Hey everyone, it's Jonas. Welcome to my eLasso review where I'll show you how this thing works. I'll show you what the upsells are, how much they will cost, and on top of that, I've got some cool bonuses that I think you're going to really like. So if you want to get eLasso and my bonuses, there's a link below this video that you can click on, and that will take you to the sales page, and you can buy it there. So let's take a quick look at the sales page first, speaking of, and then we'll see what this is all about. So, can't stop visitors from leaving your site. Instantly lasso back 71.4% plus of your lost traffic and make 3 times your current sales/leads guaranteed. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that this one or that you can guarantee that you'll make 3 times as many sales or leads. I think that's probably a little bit hyped up if I'm being honest here. But it is cool, and I'll explain in a couple of seconds what it is. This is going to be a pretty short review because it's very easy to explain what this is. Copy giants like Facebook and Google and force your abandoned visitors to come back to your site with a simple piece of code. I just want to emphasize here that you're not literally going to force anyone to come back to your site, but you're going to want to make them come back to your site. If you put it that way, they're going to be let me just explain. So this is the sales page preview that we're on right now. Read the rest of the sales page yourself and you'll understand exactly what this is. But if you take a look at the tab up here, we can see that it says eLasso sales page preview. Now look what happens when I go back to the members area. Instantly something pops up and it says, hey, did you forget? I don't know if you can see exactly what it says here. Yes, it'll flash back and forth between that and then, did you forget to pick this up? So when you're scrolling then on your computer, and I always have several tabs open, this will draw your attention. As I was going through this earlier, I kept noticing that while I was looking around here, I saw something at the corner of my eye, and I was like, wow, what's this? And I kind of wanted to click back and see what it was, because I kind of forgot that I actually had this up. So this works. This will get you people that go to your sales page, for example, or your website. They will leave your site to go look at something else. And if you have this installed, you will get a lot of people coming back to your site thanks to this. This is the same as Facebook have. I actually have Facebook up just to show you that. So you can see here that it says 2 Facebook, and previously said 1, and then it said Trevor has messaged you, sent you a message or something like that. And again, this is something that draws your attention to this, and you kind of want to click it. So that's basically what eLasso does. And the only thing I really do in this review is I'll show you the settings that you can go through. But first of all, we'll see here my domains. And then if you get the upsells, you can get these 3 things. There are some bonuses here, and then there's some training. So if you take a look at the training, there's just going to be a few videos that explain how to set this up, basically. So what problem it solves, setting up eLasso, installing the embed code, conclusions, advanced strategies, and a case study of almost $4,000 in 5 days using eLasso. Now, one thing that I do want to mention again is what they're going to say in this case study is basically that with eLasso, they got 70% of the people that left the page, which means basically go from this page to this page like that. They would still recover some of these visitors, of course, because if someone just leaves your website to take a look at Facebook, for example, that doesn't mean that they're not going to come back at all. But I'm pretty sure that you will get an increased number of people to actually go through your site thanks to this, because it does look like you kind of want to click it and see what it is. So that's how I feel anyway. Besides that, there is a FAQ, so frequently asked questions, and then there's a support link. But let me show you what happens with how to actually set it up, and it's super simple. So if you just take this one as an example, here's what you're going to do. You're going to want to give your campaign a name, so it can be anything, it doesn't really matter. You can enable or disable it. Tab message, this is where you write what you want to come up here. So for example, this one here says, hey, did you forget to pick this up? That's if that's what we would write here, that's what it would come up as. So you can see here, you can use any kind of message from the plain vanilla, wait, come back to click here 10% off, or get back here, finish your order, something like that. So anything you want. And here we can select the timing as well. So when visitors leave the tab containing your website to another tab, so that means they're going from here to clicking something else. And we can see how many seconds before activating Lasso. So for example, if I were to go here and then I leave, 5 seconds later it would show up. I think they have it set to 1 or 2 seconds. And then we can see switch between the original title and our message every X seconds. You can change this to be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 60 seconds. It's completely up to you. Text effect. So you can switch between the old title and your message, or you can have your message pulsate. Cool. Favicon type, so this is something that I can't show you here since I'm using Safari, but on, for example, Firefox, I think you can see like a little logo, and apparently you can make this yellow or something, which sounds pretty cool. You can also have sound effects, so that when you leave the tab like this, you'll hear a little did-it, like a typical notification sound, which again will draw attention back, like, okay, what was that click? And then go back to your site. Change the volume, interval, again, activation, delay, all kinds of stuff. And this is pretty cool as well. So after reactivating, so basically if they decide to go back, when they see it's like, oh, okay, I'll go back, you can choose to either do nothing, which means that it will look like this. They'll just come back to your site. Or you can redirect them to another page, which is pretty cool. So if you do that, and let's say they were here first, and you can just say, let's say the text is get 10% off. You can send them to a downsell right away, perhaps, if you want to do that. And they'll be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm getting 10% discount for just leaving the tab, basically. So that's something you can do as well. Snooze, embed code, and this is what you're going to install on your WordPress site. And that's it. That's eLasso. That's how easy it is to use. So I did say this was going to be a short review, and I'm going to stick with that. But yeah, that's eLasso. So what you see here is what eLasso does, basically. You'll get up a little pop-up coming up with text that will draw people's attention back to your site in case they left it, which in many cases they will. So that's it. Let me show you my... wait, where are we? Yeah, let me show you the upsells quickly. So first one is going to be developer license. It'll be $67, but you can actually get that for $47 instead if you get a downsell, which I think you should. You'll be able to install eLasso on unlimited domains and install it for your clients on their websites. You can charge customer for this service however you see fit, including monthly fee if you want. So you can do literally whatever you want here. O202 is white label for $297. The downsell is $197. And what that means is you'll be able to resell this product under your own name and your own brand to as many customers as you want. You cannot sell it for under $27, however. And you can brand it however you want as long as you don't use their brand, of course. So you can't call it eLasso yourself. You'll also get a sales page that you can use if you want. O203 is a Facebook's, got an extra S there, Facebook video ads course for $37. So you'll learn how to drive more traffic to your businesses, offers, products, or services by using the power of video ads on Facebook. So this way you can make full use of this by being able to generate traffic on demand. And that's one thing that isn't actually covered inside of eLasso, because this is a software. This isn't a traffic generating info product. So if you don't know how to get traffic, I guess this could be useful. I'm starting to dive into YouTube ads myself right now, and I've been seeing some pretty interesting results. So video ads can be very powerful, and video ads is actually what I used on Facebook roughly a year and a half ago, and that made me over $50,000 in revenue in roughly 40 days, which was pretty cool. Not all profit, of course, but a decent amount was profit. So in short, Facebook or video ads can work really well. Yeah, so bonuses as well. You can get a ton of bonuses. I'm not going to go through all of them now. You can just post a video if you want to see what they are, but you'll get some Instagram traffic tips, viral images, case studies, all kinds of stuff. And you're also going to get some courses from me. So one of them is going to be, I'll show you how I made $72 in 24 hours using a method you've never seen, most likely, unless you've been around for many years. And this is actually something that someone I know took, and he outsourced it to another country. He lives in Australia, and he outsourced it to the US. And he made over $30,000 in a weekend, which is pretty crazy. And it didn't cost him much when it came to outsourcing. So I'd say if he spent maybe... to make the $30,000, I say he probably spent at the very most $500. So pretty good profit margin there. You'll also get my award-winning course where I show you how I made over $11,000 from posting in Facebook groups. This includes the actual offer that I used as well. So you see the ad copy, the image, everything. You can just copy and paste it from me. And you're also going to get my course where I show you how to rank videos and websites on page 1 on Google, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's it. That's my review. There's nothing else to say. If you want to pick this up, go ahead and click the link in the description below this video. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my eLasso review. If you want to pick this up, again, as I said, click the link in the description below. Get the bonuses, get the software or eLasso, and start bringing people back to your website, not the ones that leave. So overall, cool stuff. I'd say definitely this is something that can give you a lot more traffic back and make you money. So yeah, go for it. All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day. See ya.